guys, it's Brittany, and I am so hot right now. It is a hot day in Toronto. Oh my dear Lord. So I am just sweating. I feel like my armpits might have sweat stains under them. I mean, too much information, but I don't care, you guys are my friends. So yeah, I apologize. And no, my shirt says you rock and I roll, not you rock my world. I wish it did. But yeah, it's a super hot day in Toronto right now, and just like, don't mind all of this. So anyways guys, today's video is a creepy mirror story about a bedroom mirror. And this story reminded me of myself, which is why I chose it, because then I was reading it, I was like, this girl sounds like me, kind of. And like the whole story just kind of sounds like what would happen to me, because you guys know how I feel about mirrors, how I feel about my reflection when I look at it for a long period of time. So I was like, this is the perfect story. So this story is all about a girl and her mirror, and when she looks into her mirror at her own reflection, she does not see herself looking back at her. So who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Exactly. Sounds like me. And I know it sounds like a lot of you guys too, because you were telling me all about your experiences when looking at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, holy crap, like, doesn't look like me. Your face starts to morph into somebody else, and the eyes that you see in the mirror that are your eyes don't even look like your eyes, and it looks like somebody is looking at you. It doesn't look like you're looking at your reflection is looking at you. So this girl, she didn't really have a close, strong relationship with her parents. You know, every day when she got home from school, she would get into some nasty argument with them, and that always would lead to her running up to her bedroom and slamming her door. I'm not exactly sure what they were fighting about, like if it was like school, something personal, I don't know, but this happened pretty much every single day. But this time was a different time, because when she ran up to her bedroom and slammed the door, she was just kind of sitting at her vanity or whatever it's called, and she was looking at herself in the mirror, and she started noticing, like, that doesn't look like me. Like, somebody else is staring back at me. It doesn't look like me, those eyes. And she noticed that her reflection looked almost dirty, like her reflection needed a shower or something. So she's probably thinking to herself, like, do I need a shower? But you know, that's really scary. And the hair in her reflection looked very tangled and just kind of frizzy, kind of like mine today. So she continued staring into her reflection's eyes, and she felt as if the person looking back at her was not her. And that's exactly what I said to you guys. Exactly. It just seemed like somebody else was almost in the mirror or behind the mirror that just looked identical to her, staring back at her. And it started to really freak her out, because she just felt that was not her. So what she did was she continued staring, and she said, "Who are you?" So this girl's got guts, because that's maybe what I should start doing to my reflection now. Who are you? And see if I get a response. But her reflection did not respond, just remained silent. So, you know, she starts kind of playing with her reflection, you know, moving, seeing if her reflection's gonna do the same thing back. You know, she'll go like this or something, her reflection will go like that. She put her hand on the mirror, and you know, the reflection also put their hand on the mirror. So the reflection was copying everything that she was doing, because it's her reflection, so why wouldn't it? The girl then said, "Get lost, go back to where you came from." And guys, her hand was still on the mirror, and her reflection's hand was still touching her, so they're kind of like, you know, they look like this. And that's when she said, "Get lost, go back to where you came from." And the reflection went crazy. She like yanked, the girl was yanking her through the mirror, trying to pull her through. The girl was struggling, freaking out, because she's like, holy crap, I knew this was not me. I knew it. So they're still struggling, kind of like going in and out of the mirror, but then the reflection just grabbed her super hard and pulled her through till she was all the way inside of the mirror. So when the girl was pulled through the mirror, I guess she blacked out, because she then woke up and she was in the middle of a forest, a dark forest. There were like weird animals everywhere making weird sounds. There was a green mist that was everywhere. It was a really weird place, and she was super confused. She didn't know what just happened, if she was just in a dream right now. Like, did that whole incident with her reflection really happen? Is it part of a nightmare? So she was walking around trying to figure out what was going on. Meanwhile, as this is all going on, the reflection was in the girl's bedroom. She cleaned herself off, because you guys remember she was kind of dirty. It looked like she needed to shower. She fixed her hair, brushed it out, and she basically took the place of the girl. And the girl could kind of see through the mirror because she eventually came to it, I guess. And then she could hear her mom calling her downstairs for dinner or something. And then the reflection, she basically took her place. So she went down as the girl to eat dinner with her family. And it wasn't really her. And her parents were saying to her, or to the reflection, but they think it's their daughter, they were saying, you look really happy. And then she was like, yeah, like I'm glad to be here. Like that is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is getting sucked into a mirror by my reflection, because I always say, like, what if it's an evil twin or something? So the story is just basically something that I've made up in my mind, but I'm assuming so many other people have thought that as well. I mean, I feel like it's almost a common thing to think, or maybe not, I don't know. I think I just made that up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this story. I think it's so creepy, just so creepy. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag Team Britty44, hashtag Barilla Rins, hey, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.